Today we're talking about the C-788 Ballistic Autocannon. Let's get to it. Welcome to a weapons guide. How's it going, citizens? I'm Sir6, your Salty Aerospace Technician, and welcome to another Star Citizen Analytics video. If you're new to my channel, or Star Citizen, and you would like a better understanding of how things currently work in the verse, then consider subscribing and turning on all notifications so you never miss anything. And to further optimize your knowledge of the verse, check out other videos in my channel because they're all here to guide you to success. Now today we're going to look at the main benefits of the C-788, and during the video we'll dive into this pricing, buying locations, stats, take a look at the advantages and disadvantages, and wrap up the video with final thoughts on the weapon. Just remember that things are always subject to change, so please keep an open mind. Now, let's begin. The C-788 Combine is a size 4 ballistic autocannon that can be purchased at center mass, which is positioned on the planet ArcCorp. The Combine is manufactured and designed by Behring, and particularly the Applied Technology Department that develops military hardware. Behring Consortium is a combination of companies focused on R&D technology. Their headquarters are located within the Terra system and positioned on the planet Terra, the sister planet of Earth. This arrangement gave rise to the famed Terra laboratory responsible for standard laser weaponry and dozens of other Behring innovations. It outsources a lot of its designs and subsidies to be a one-stop shop for all your defensive needs. They make guns, missiles, tanks, dropships, sentry drones, and more, mostly for the UEE, but there are some civilian models as well, mostly favoring mass production over quality products. The Combine hurtles high-velocity rounds that is built to punch through ship armor. The cannon is extremely durable with exceptional heat resistance and can handle a heavy workload that, even with the weapon's slow firing rate, makes it ideal choice for taking on larger, less maneuverable targets at short range. And helping to highlight the cannon's strengths, Behring currently offers the C-788 standard with explosive rounds. That's right, you heard me right everyone, this boomstick offers splash damage to ship shields. Also, the splash damage will penetrate the shields with almost every other shot as well, making this effective for ground vehicles too. This is because even if you do not get a direct hit on the target, you still will do damage on them. And also, this is one of my favorite guns to use in game. Now, the gun will set you back 24,472 UEC, and this gun can also be used with a wide variety of ships, such as the 325A, the Avenger Titan, the Vanguard series, and higher. Now let's look at the stats. The weapon comes standard with 480 rounds due to the ballistic characteristics. The Combine has a firing rate of being 53 rounds per minute, which is the slowest out of all size 4 cannons. I personally got a rate of fire of 51 rounds per minute with my Vanguard and with my Avenger Titan. The overheat rating is roughly 16 seconds all around, but honestly, I did not see anything very noticeable once it was starting to overheat. Now, your DPS is 646 burst damage and will taper off to 601 sustained, and yet still higher than all the other current cannons within its size 4 class. The max range is also 3,211 meters, which is also the lowest range of all size 4 cannons, followed along with its oddly low round velocity. The Combine also gives off the lowest EM and IR signature for all of size 4 cannon family, being only 32.6 when it's in idle, and then radiates up to 93.2 when it's shooting. Now, let's look at the advantages. Let's start off with price. The Combine is currently the cheapest size 4 cannon you can purchase in-game. Another one is the high damage. The weapons offer the highest DPS out of all the size 4 cannons currently in the verse. Along with that is the splash damage, which is yet the only gun that we currently have that will penetrate shields with the blast damage. And like most ballistics, this gun offers low signature rating. So if you have a 325A and you want to have lower emissions, then this weapon can offer that thing. Now let's look at the disadvantages. First one is ammo. Ballistics in general mean you have a limited amount of ammo, so until the Vulcan and other rearming ships come into play, you will need to land and rearm. The second one, which is probably the hardest part of the gun for me, is the range and velocity. Since you have a lower range, if you're taking on a larger ship that is outgunning you, you can run the chance of fighting within their critical range. And the final disadvantage is the fact that you have to fly to Arcor to purchase them. However, considering the fact that you have to purchase most weapons there, this is more of an inconvenience rather than anything. Now, as for my own thoughts on the weapon, I'd say for the new player, it may not be the best for you. Small ships that can fit this, you can only use it fixed, unlike the vanguards that can use this gimbaled. I'm also surprised how the price came out when you're comparing it with its competitors, but we are still well within testing phase, so expect things to change over time. Even for me who enjoys the weapon, the main issue I cannot get over is the rate of fire combined with the poor weapon velocity. Since the weapon description says it can take on larger ships, I just feel like the Combine needs maybe a little bit more velocity boost. For the new players, if you would like to try it out, then I encourage you to go rent them in Arena Commander before you go purchase them. And for the seasoned vet, if you are planning to take on larger ships like a Constellation in bounty hunting, you can use this gun. I encourage you to give it a try. But my combat style allows me to use this because I have the Vanguard Harbinger that also incorporates this cannon on the front of the nose. Even if this changes, I'll swap this out here and there. However, honestly, if you're taking on a larger ship, it honestly might be more efficient just to put a fixed size 5 on. Where I see the weapon being used is for countering other medium-sized ships like the Freelancer and the Cutlass Black. While you can be effective against smaller targets, it also comes down to player preference because at the end of the day, citizens, it's your choice. So again, make sure you're comfortable with the said weapon before you put down some serious space dough. As always, I thank you for the love and support. If you enjoyed this video and you got something out of it, then please make sure to give it a like and share it with anybody who would find this helpful. Also, tell me your own thoughts on the Combine in the comments below. And again, feel free to subscribe. Remember, citizens, your subscriptions help me reach out even further to the community so they also can benefit from my content. And if you would like to, you can further support me on Patreon. It's never necessary, but it's always appreciated. But until next time, fellow citizens, I will see you on the flip side.